Welcome to Professor
Welcome
Layton and
back.
the Miracle Mask.
The story so
Luke?
far.
Part 28.
Having
Having
learned
learned
a
a part of Henry's
Henry's
past,
Layton and friends must follow a
Layton and
trail
friends
of mysterious
must-
clues left behind by the villain.
oh, whatever.
Wait, I should
Well,
be
so much
reading
for
this.
not referring
Yes,
to-
Why
she-
aren't I reading this?
Because she,
Yeah, that's right.
because Shiroi,
Yeah, me as always.
Dwebzir and Jova are always fighting about who gets to narrate the story. So
But I am
Well,
the...
I'm not necessarily fighting with it. I'm just
So
trying to
I should
actually
do
mix
it.
things up. But yeah, Glitz, you should be letting Shiroi read.
Well, she should be faster.
I've never tried speaking to a pig before. Oh, faster? Jeez.
Gotta
Glitz,
go
wouldn't it be a nice
fast.
gentleman thing to, not
Gotta go
speed
fast, I
ahead of
guess.
the lady?
No.
alright, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Shiroi.
Any luck, Luke?
She understood me, but she's not giving us anything until she gets her favorite fruit. She's not very
Oh,
nice.
The parrot is a
Getting it
girl.
from...
There
Yes.
are many different kinds of fruit in here. Is this something other than what's already here?
I guess that's a puzzle.
Hmm. I don't know. She wasn't very specific. She
Can
gave
you
a
think of
very
anything,
vague
Mr.
thing on that.
Yeah, Mr.
Mordon?
Mordant.
That's what I said.
Yes, madam, I believe I can. One particular tree here bears a very special fruit, but only under certain conditions.
Is that like that?
Oh, how convenient.
Is this like the? Is
Oh,
that
but
like
that
that
is the
Roadfellow
baddest
Rose?
If I were a fussy fowl, that's certainly the fruit I would choose.
Yeah, it's the growing Roadfellow Roses here. For Larry Blevins.
Yes.
Great. So we have to wait around here until the conditions are just right for the tree to bear fruit?
Yes.
We're gonna be here a while.
Wow, that's, yeah, we're gonna be here for a few months.
Don't worry, Shiroi. Obviously, we have artificial things here. Although the tree's withers easily in the wrong environment, it will produce fruit instantly in perfect conditions because that's how fruit works.
True level 5 logic.
Environmental controls must be offline because of the power outage. You'll need to restore power to the room.
Basically, too, I'm taking a wild guess and say that Hino also grew up on Tintin. Oh, of course, I completely forgot. The conservatory has a backup generator.
Of course. How
You
convenient.
know that just now, like... It's not just the
There you go, there you go, too.
How did you forget something like that? So, where is the switch?
Yeah, what Emmy said.
Gotta love how the writers are always ahead of both you and...
Yeah.
that is to say, hidden somewhere in this room.
Of course.
Mordant is an idiot.
There you go.
You've forgotten where the switch is, haven't you?
I love her facial expression as she says that.
Completely
Yeah.
impressed.
Deadpan.
I'm
Effie
afra-
is not impressed.
I'm afraid so.
It's quite alright. We don't need any more information. Emmy, all we have to do is search the room.
Gotta think positive, Emmy.
Yes, so lighten up. Alright.
Alright, so let's investigate. Hint coin.
In coin.
On the cucumber thing.
And teeth drop bud. Whatever the hell that is. Let's check.
Oh, we got a collection.
There you
Leaves of... Oh.
It's a plant. I'll give you 3 guesses
So
as
yeah,
to
the
what
switch
a
is
teardrop
here.
bud is used for.
go. Sure.
Aha, nothing can hide from me. The switch is here, in the strange flower.
Well, yeah, enough. And you can't hide from anything because of that shirt you're wearing.
Oh, so it is. How silly of me.
Seriously, I mean, you'd be the worst thief ever.
Jova?
The petals look like they're covered in slime. It really smells. I wouldn't really want to get that stuff on my clothes.
Ew.
Ew.
What are we waiting for? Let's flip the switch already.
Wow, Emmy is very brave.
Oh no, Emmy's very peppy, shall we say.
Yes.
Very patient. And there we go.
Ah. Oh, where have I heard that?
And God said that let there be life, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure. Look, that empty canal just filled up with water.
There's the new piece of fruit up there.
Oh, how convenient.
Yeah.
Not amused,
course.
Professor?
The bird doesn't seem to be moving.
You know, the peel looks rather tough. Maybe the bird is waiting for the fruit to fall and break apart.
Wow.
This bird...
Well, lady bird.
I know, this bird is lazy.
Yeah. Let's knock the fruit down.
Yep, I think you're either behind us or there's a delay, Jova.
Nah, I was just actually waiting for a bit there.
Ah, okay then.
Yay, the bird ate it.
Oh, maybe there is. We did it, Professor! Now we can get the book!
Alright, let's get the book then.
Quick, before he flies back.
There we go.
Another book left for us by the last gentleman.
Alright, time for another fairy tale.
Yay.
I wonder if it's another
Yay.
story.
Let's find out.
Hopefully.
Here we go.
Jova, you're up.
Yep. Once upon a time, there was a very poor man who lived in a vibrant, bustling town. The townspeople were very kind and made sure that though the man had nothing to his name, he never lacked for anything.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, lovely.
Ah, yes. One day, the richest man in town took pity on him and bought the poor man a shop so he could earn a living.
Wow.
The poor man ran a good business, and his shop quickly flourished. Soon it became the most successful shop in town and attracted customers from far and wide. Not even the rich man's shop could compare. No longer poor, the man brought all the food in town, intending to dominate the market and make a huge profit. Hint.
Yep.
He raised the price of food so high that no one in town could afford it. But merchants from richer towns were eager to buy all they could get. The man had become so blinded by money that he forgot the debt he owed to those in his hometown. His neighbors starved, but the man was only concerned with watching his fortune grow.
What a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The greedy man became so rich that rumors of his wealth spread to even the most remote corners of the land. He built himself an opulent palace, exulting in his fame, while the town decayed around him. The townspeople had no choice but to leave. In time, the man was the only person left, lord of an empty kingdom. Not to be confused with the story of Nino Kiri.
Well, you know what, Jova? That story reminded me a lot of kind of the setting for Pandora's Box, even though there are bits of difference here and there.
Villainous, the vast and empty chasm, blah blah blah. Jova?
All's well that ends well.
Oh, so
Right.
the man was Patches Diana. I get it.
The town's been fucking deserted.
Because of a greedy bastard.
Yeah. Well, that story was...
Horrible! Who would read such a story to a child?
Layton would.
Luke, never watch a David Fincher movie.
I'm fairly sure the story is
Never
only
read
meant for us.
Pinocchio.
What do you suppose the masked gentleman is trying to tell us?
I don't know, Amy.
A town decaying in the midst of great prosperity. A man growing ever richer and forgetting the debt he owes. Gee, I wonder who the fuck it is.
Maybe he's trying to pick
Oh,
us off one by one,
Professor.
first by scaring Luke to death. What do you think, Professor?
He really doesn't know.
What, you mean,
A vast and empty
Well-
chasm.
Well, the thing
Wait,
is,
who
Dwebs.
doesn't
Well,
know?
the thing is, Dwebs. Let's not forget that even if it is obvious who he might be talking, let's not forget he doesn't have any evidence that it is Ares, because this is the Moss Gentleman's writing. So for all he knows, he could be lying about this. Oh, sorry.
Go on,
And it
Pedro.
does. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Go
You
ahead.
need to go there quickly, and don't forget any more of your lines.
I was talking to Dwebs, so I got distracted. Sorry.
Pedro getting distracted.
enough.
That's a rarity.
To the ground.
It's distracted by boobies.
All right. This is important. This is important.
Animated cutscene.
This is important. So pay attention.
It's here. I know it is.
And who are you?
Enter.
You'll see, Tail. Hold on.
Oh, hello there.
There you go.
I take it you still haven't found it. The mask is inside the hotel.
You're fired.
Please accept my apologies. Apologies do not produce results. Get the mask. Is that clear? We will find
Or I will kill your family.
The Garden of Healing from Last Petra. The City of Harmony from the movie.
Surprise! No.
There we go.
The three. Which
Wait.
is just another way of saying
Basically, basically the prequel trilogy has a lot more continuity than the original trilogy. Let's just say that guy's gonna be the villain of the next game.
Okay.
Gee, 3 guesses as to who he's voiced by the way.
The Grand Hall is as tall as the reunion in itself.
What? Seriously, nobody recognized him?
Is he the skull in disguise?
Who is it, Jova? Might as well tell us.
I meant his voice. Him.
Gosh, look how far away the ceiling is. Imagine if you were up there looking down. It really would look like a chasm.
What's this? The room is immaculate, but there's something off about that cushion.
Like, really, Layton? The room is all that big and you're just focusing on one single cushion?
Maybe if you move the cushion, a trapdoor appears. I don't know.
Remember, Teo, those beady eyes are
Don't
fucking
think-
amazing. You can detect
doesn't
the... Oh, a new episode
Oh,
of
hey,
Dance at
that's
the
one thing
Trunk.
he shares
Blue
in
subterfuge.
common Superman from the animated series.
Alright, so we just noticed that Bloom is a traitor, so why not check an episode regarding that?
And the episode is called...
Bloom's Subterfuge. It highly reputed Inspector...
Yes.
Chief Inspector, I think we just solved the mystery behind the petrification case.
Did you now?
What's that you say? The perpetrator must have used a sturdy horse, and cart to dump stone statues in the middle of the crowd.
And sir, why is your face so small?
It's likely that the cart itself was hidden in the plain view within the parade. What? But the eyewitness reports mention nothing of the sort. This is most unorthodox. They wouldn't have no. The masked gentleman hid the cart inside the giant con balloon.
Can you do such a thing?
If you permit me to investigate the scene of
Yes,
the crime,
you
Chief
can.
Inspector. Well, the thing is, Dwebs. Now I'm doing it. Jesus. The thing is, Teo. Carnival / circus / whatever balloons tend to be made of a lot stronger material than normal balloons, shall we say? Anyway, Shelford's lacking something in mental capacity, but he's a brilliant motivator. This may prove problematic.
So he's dumb, yet he's brilliant.
So basically we established that Bloom is a double agent, but a double agent for who exactly? We'll have to wait until Azure and Legacy to find that out. I have a feeling we wouldn't be able to manipulate him as we did with the Chief and Grosky.
Because I'm not a greedy bastard.
We must be delicate.
Yeah, not that big of a greedy bastard.
In fact, I should probably bring this to the commander's attention. And that's where he goes to that animated cutscene we just saw.
Yes.
Oh, actually, there you go. Thank you. Bloom. Let's Jova beat.
Oh.
Go ahead, Jova.
Boom. How's the situation?
Commander, I have news to report.
Go on, but make it quick.
I love his theme, by the way. Herschel Layton has become involved in the investigation, presumably at the request of Mrs. Lador. Sorry,
And?
I'm sorry. There you go.
So he's finally turned up.
He's been here the whole time.
How should we deal with him, sir?
Shoot him in the head.
Remember,
Deal with it.
remember, Shiroi.
Let him be.
Remember, Shiroi. He's a head.
Oh, wait, hold on. He and Descole are no threat to us.
Wait,
Even
what?
if they discover the city secrets, it is of no consequence. Either way, those secrets will soon be ours.
So there's another party involved?
Yes,
What?
yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes, there is, Teo. And
Do not concern yourself with them. Just focus on your mission. I'm relying on you, Bloom.
understood. I will not fail you, Commander. Don't worry, Teo. They're basically building up the plot of Aslan Legacy, basically.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And yes, there is another party deeply involved.
So is it kind of function like what's the name, the Ten Ring Society or Spectre?
A bit different.
Yes. But also, Shiroi, to answer your question, you see, Shiroi, he's the head of a shady organization, so obviously he knows all.
Considering his appearance, I'm surprised we didn't give him, the standard commissar hat.
Shiroi,
Professor, I found another book inside the cushion. It seems to have a fancier cover than the others.
there you go. See, Teo.
Oh,
Layton's eyes never fail him.
I wonder what story this one will hold.
So I guess between him and Superman in the animated series by Bruce Timm, black dot eyes are the more special ones.
Of course.
There's only one way to find out, huh? It won't open.
oh, we need several keys, like in Pandora's
Appears
box.
this book's elaborate cover is more than just decoration. This will require a closer look.
Even better to you, it's a puzzle!
Of course it is.
Yes.
Yay!
Oh boy.
Puzzle 131, the jewels,
Jewels
to the lock.
to the
This book is locked up tight by some mysterious contrivance. The trick to opening it lies in the 10 arrow-shaped jewels adorning the cover. These jewels are arranged in a particular pattern, and rotating just one arrow will release the lock. Which jewel should you rotate in order to open the book?
Well played.
Mysterious contrivance. Welcome to the Layton series in a nutshell.
Well played, Mr. Tago. Well played.
Of course, it doesn't excuse the other stuff from being contrivances, but still, good job that you're self-aware at least.
Brilliant.
Again, Dwebs,
So,
just wait
let's
till you
get to
see the.
solving.
Again, Dwebs, just wait till you see the Professor Lincoln skit on Yokai Watch.
Haven't you already shown him that?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I did. Oh, okay then.
Remind me again, Pedro, in what episode is it?
It's an episode. I don't remember the exact number. I'll look it up while this is
Well,
going on.
is it someone that hasn't been voiced in English yet?
No, it hasn't. It hasn't been voiced in
Oh.
English yet.
Because my question is, I actually wonder if they will have, the two voice actor reprising.
Nah. No, in the original Japanese language, they don't. So I'm guessing. Well, I mean, if the original Japanese version didn't bother, why should the dub really? Honestly.
Anywho, it's episode 43.
Thank you, Jova.
thanks, Jova.
An excellent puzzle.
Thank you, Layton.
Basically, the entirety of that episode is basically a parody of Professor Layton, basically.
Yes. Correct. You need to rotate the top left arrow so that's pointing to the right. Each jewel is placed so that the arrow is pointing to another one jewel. If you trace a route from one arrow, you'll eventually end up back there.
Okay.
Simple.
Excellent. Now we can read the book.
Yay.
Imagine if all books had to be solved with a puzzle in order to read them.
All right.
Yeah, it's called, Darwin loved to call that natural selection.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Once upon a time, there was a kind princess who lived in a secluded kingdom deep within a valley.
Okay.
Huh? Kingdom Valley?
Ugh.
This princess was so beautiful. That's
No,
So,
no,
the-
not
so,
that valley.
so level 5 decided, since Sonic 06 refused to, level 5 decided to give us a backstory on a proper backstory on Princess Elise. Great.
Sure, why not? This might explain why everyone treated her so
Well, we got a
exaltedly.
back, but it
But not one of the wealthy and handsome young men pleased the princess. Then, one day, as the princess was gazing from her window, she saw a young knight riding by. The princess fell in love with him instantly and begged her father to allow him an audience.
Oh, great. The script for the next Disney movie is out.
Well, to be fair, Teo, this is how most classic fairy tales were anyway. So.
I know. Just
The
joking.
king was happy to encourage the match, and it wasn't long before the princess married her young knight. Some years later, when the two were rulers of the land, the young king rode out to slay a dangerous dragon.
Honestly, Teo, if you want my opinion, Disney's so focused on trying to make their romances seem legit, but that honestly, if they went back to the Snow White way, it would at least be a breath of fresh air, if you ask me.
Well, if you checked, well, hold on, Jova, finish reading
I'd say
the story, I'll tell
Tangled
you
was
later.
probably the best way to, mix up going back to the old roots, but still mixing in some new stuff.
Well, if you see
Oh, of
Jova
course,
after
it was the
Frozen,
Chancellor who did it.
after Frozen, they're trying to do different stuff that doesn't even involve that kind of cliche.
Okay, so basically
Cinderella 2015 was nice and still to the point. Anywho, back to the tale. The queen knew none of this. She only knew that the king was gone, and she loved the chancellor. Oh, goody, a chancellor. This can't possibly be bad. It seemed that here they would bear witness to the miracle of love.
Drat! I've been foiled by the power of love!
Now, the treacherous chancellor had the queen, the crown, and the country.
So basically, the king's
Gee, I
chance-
wonder.
So basically, the king's chancellor stole everything from the king.
I
But
wonder who they're referring to.
and now the fucking masked gentleman leaves the story on a fucking cliffhanger.
The masked gentleman must feel
Huh.
betrayed by someone he trusted.
Masked Gentleman
I
was
hate
more
it when that
recent video
happens.
game developer.
So, Level 5's take on Alpha and Omega 2's ending. Interesting.
Let me guess, it ends on a cliffhanger that has never been resolved.
Actually, it is too. I mean, the masked gentleman is clearly revealing his motivations here.
Why,
No,
he
no, I
was
was
trapped
talking to
inside
Let's
the
Jova
talk about Alpha and Omega
okay.
2.
Oh, that. Okay, yeah. I'll talk to you later about that too. Hold on.
Sure.
I'd be pretty angry too. But what does this have to do with Montador?
Really, Amy, really. Like, here in Italy, we have
the
a way
point
of
of-
saying for people like you, like they go like that. They say they had ham pieces in your eyes.
I think we need to
Oh,
focus on the
God.
words the audience sat with rapt attention.
Anyway, Pedro, going back to what you were saying about Disney going back to the old roots,
fine.
I'd say Cinderella did that well.
Is there anything like that here?
I'm talking about specifically the fell in love at first sight thing.
Well, they kind of did that with Cinderella, but even still, they built on it. Or you talk about,
I'm talking about.
completely
I'm talking about recent
That
movies.
sounds like the place. Let's go.
What I'm trying to say, Joe, is that I wouldn't mind a movie made now by Disney to go back to the Snow White way. Basically, that's basically what I'm talking. It would be.
Anyway, we'll
it would
go
be a
to
nice
the
throwback, I
auditorium
think.
in the next part, I guess.
See you, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
See ya.